Welcome to the Kelvin Dean Show, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Wow, week 12 is upon us, and we are just rocking this week. I mean, last week was just, wow. How about the Kansas City Chiefs, all those drop balls? Tom Brady coming out and talking about how everything is, there's NFL's become mediocrity, and he doesn't see players stepping up like they used to, and he's kind of right in a way. You think about it. I mean, these guys are NFL players, and we are wide receiver. It hits you in the hands, you catch the ball. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Vandal Scandling, I don't care how fast you are, man. It hits your hands, you catch it. And I can understand fumbling, once in a great while, like Kelsey, once a year. But, man, missing a ball? Come on, man. I mean, it was everywhere, guys. It wasn't just Kansas City. It was the Chargers. Keenan Allen, right in his chest. Drops the ball. Wow. Tom is right. Really is. The mediocrity of this league is just becoming very apparent. So, I don't understand it. And, hey, why don't we just do this? Why don't we just get into Thanksgiving and love and being thankful, and let's just start the show. All right. Yeah, we have 3 games on this bucket today. 3 games, guys. It's going to be my best bet. My lock of the week is this day. Yes, today. The first game is my lock of the week. Yeah, the Detroit Lions are hosting the Green Bay Packers. And man, guys, Green Bay is hurting. Their running backs, everyone's hurt. Dylan's going to play, but he's hurt. He's limping. He's Jones is not playing. Merriweather's, everyone's hurt. And they have one running back that is gimpy. And then they have someone else coming in from the sidelines, from the practice squad. It's sad. They don't really have much of a team. And their offense is 22nd. The Lions is 4th. Lions defense is 9th. Their passing is 6th, and their rushing is 6th. And, the Green Bay Packers, 22nd offense, 14 defense, 21st passing, 26 rushing. Come on, guys. The last game that they played was this year on the 28th of September, and Detroit beat them 34-20. It's Thanksgiving. It's in Detroit. Yes, guys. And, it's just the Detroit Lions. It's my lock of the week, man. And just go for it. Go for it, guys, because they're going to beat the Green Bay Packers. That's for sure. My next game I have is the Washington Commanders playing the Dallas Cowboys, going into Dallas. Everyone thinks that this is going to be a massive blowout. I think it might be a shootout because their offense on the Washington Commanders is 8th, and the offense of the Cowboys is 9th. But the defense for the Commanders is 32nd, the last in the league. Now, you think about it. They get rid of Chase and Sweat. 2 bookends. And they expect that the defense is going to be great? Wow. They just got walked on last week by the Giants. And the Giants gets walked on by the Cowboys. So guess how this game's going to turn out? The Cowboys are going to just walk on them. They have the 2nd-ranked defense. I think it'll be maybe a 2-touchdown win for the Cowboys. Maybe like 38-21, something like that. But it's a Cowboys win. The nightcap for tonight, is the San Francisco 49ers going into Seattle, playing the Seattle Seahawks. And man, just the 49ers, Brock Purdy, having a perfect game. Throwing a perfect game last week, guys. Perfect. Hasn't been done in many years. His 2 QBRs in a row, 2 games in a row. Since they've been tallying up the stats for quarterbacks, since 1950, it hasn't been done. Guys, it has not been done. His QBR is off the charts. And everyone says, oh, he's just the reason why he's like this because he has so many great targets. But wait a minute. Wasn't Trey Lance a first-round pick? Where is he? He's at Dallas. Sam Darnold was a first-round pick. He's on the team. Isn't he starting? No, he's not starting. No, guys. The San Francisco 49ers offense is 6th. Their defense is 5th. Their passing is 9th. And their rushing is 7th. The Seahawks 20th offense, 19th defense, 14th passing, and 27th rushing. Giving this one up to the San Francisco 49ers is a pretty easy pick. The next game is the first Black Friday game. The first Black Friday game of the century. It's never happened. And the Dolphins are going into the Jets. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Smell it. I smell it, man. I smell an upset special. Yes, the New York Jets are going to beat the Miami Dolphins. It's my upset special. It's ballsy, guys. It's ballsy, but it's going to happen. The New York Jets will beat the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be a very, very low-scoring game. It's terrible weather. Trust me, the New York Jets are going to prevail here. The next game, we have the New Orleans Saints going into Atlanta, playing the Atlanta Falcons. And I don't know. Those Falcons, they're just falling apart. I predicted they would lose last week. They did. 16th ranked offense for the Falcons, 14th for the Saints. Their defenses are similar. 8th for the Saints, 7th for the Falcons. The passing is better on the Saints. That's 11th. 22nd for the Falcons. The Falcons, what they're all about is the rushing. They're 8th. And the rushing for the Saints is 23rd. But they use Kamara, the screen passes, and, as a running mode. So it's skewed. I'm going to give this one up to the New Orleans Saints to beat the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta, guys, in Atlanta. The next game, we have the Steelers, 6-4, playing the Bengals, 5-5 without Joe Burrow. Browning's going to start. I have not even an inkling of respect for the offense of the Steelers. It's terrible. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's literally 30th, guys. There's 32 teams. And they're 31st in passing. They're just horrendous. I just don't see. This is most likely an upset, but the Bengals are going to win. Bengals are going to beat the Steelers in Cincinnati today on Sunday. Excuse me. The next game, we have the Jaguars playing the Texans. This is going to be an interesting game. I think this is where the Texans come down to earth and they play the Jacksonville Jags. I think both teams are very, very good. I really do. I think the Jacksonville Jags are all that and then some. And then the Houston Texans are just as good as well. But I think the Jags are definitely a better team. Excuse me. The Jags, it's funny. They're 17th offense, 17th defense, 17th passing, and 17th rushing. 17, and 17. Wow. And the Texans are 7th offense, 16th defense, 4th in passing, but 25th in rushing. I just don't see the Texans winning this game, even though they are at home. The Jacksonville Jags are a better team. They just are a better team. The Jacksonville Jags are going to take this. The next game we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers smarting after playing the San Francisco 49ers. Now, you have to understand, last year, every team that played the San Francisco 49ers, the next game they lost. Well, the Tampa Bay Bucs are playing the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. Minshew, I'm sorry, guys. The Tampa Bay Bucs are going to lose another game, and the Indianapolis Colts will win the game. Wow. That was easy. It's the San Francisco 49ers curse. The next game we have Bill Belichick's 2-8 Patriots going into the New York Football Giants 3-8. Wow, both teams just ugly. The Giants came out and won last week. They look like giant beaters. But man, come on. They just came alive. They come alive when they play Washington, don't they? They're playing the Patriots. Wow, this is ugly. This is going to be an ugly game. I'm giving this one up to the New York Football Giants. We have the 1-9 Panthers going into the Titans playing the Tennessee Titans. They're 3-7. This is another ugly game. I mean, it's ugly against ugly. If they're at home, I'm giving it to the home team, the Tennessee Titans. The next game we have the Rams, the 4-6 Rams with Matthew Stafford back in the house. Don't know if Cooper Kupp will be playing, guys. Listen to my Saturday show for all the fantasy stuff. The Cardinals 2-9. I just think the Rams have Kyler Murray's number. They just do. And I'm giving this one up to the Los Angeles Rams over the Arizona Cardinals. The next game is a pivotal game. It's the Cleveland Browns going into Denver, playing the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos winning ugly last week, but I did predict they would win. And this game, definitely, the Broncos are going to beat the Cleveland Browns in Denver. It's going to be one of those weather games. And the Cleveland Browns are going to be smarting after this game because the Denver Broncos are going to beat them. The next game we have the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, I just couldn't believe that all the drop balls. I don't think there's going to be many drop balls, especially in indoors in the Raiders game. The Kansas City Chiefs have a great defense. So does the Raiders. They have a great defense. I just don't see the Kansas City Chiefs losing this game, giving this one up to the Kansas City Chiefs. The next game, Bills Mafia, Bills, my family, don't hate me on this one. They're going into Philadelphia, playing Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are just too strong, guys. I hope the Buffalo Bills play well. I really do. I hope they give them a game. I really do. But I just don't see the Buffalo Bills winning this game, guys. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. The Eagles are just too strong. Eagles are going to be up for the championship game against the Niners in the NFC. And the Bills, I hope the Bills make it into playoffs. The Bills could turn around and win this game. They really could. I mean, it's not an easy game. I mean, it's going to be a very, very close game. Josh Allen against Jalen Hurts. And trust me, I mean, the Eagles, backfield, meaning the defensive backfield, they are susceptible to, and especially now the new offensive coordinator of the Bills. How about last week? Pretty good, huh, guys? This is going to be a close game. I mean, this could be an upset. I mean, the Bills could go in there and win. I just don't think they will, but they could. They could. So this is an iffy game, guys. You got to watch this game. I would stay, if you were better, stay away from this game. Stay away. The next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Football going into Los Angeles, playing the Los Angeles Chargers. ugly Los Angeles Chargers. They're just, I don't know what's going on with them. Dropping balls. They're at home. They're playing the Baltimore Ravens defense, man, which is rocking solid. I just don't see anything good about the Chargers in this game. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. I'm giving this one up to the Baltimore Ravens. They're third offense, fourth defense, 13th passing, and number 1 rushing. The Chargers 12th in offense, 29 in defense, 10th in passing, and 18th in rushing. Stats don't lie. And also the record doesn't lie. You just have to, and just, I don't know what's wrong with the Chargers. Bosa's hurt. Come on. The Ravens are going to win this game. The next game is Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. Remember those days? Howard Cosell, all that good stuff. Dandy Don Meredith. Wow. Those are some fun games when I was a kid listening to those guys. Monday night, we have the Bears going into Minnesota. Believe it or not, Minnesota is like 6-5. Great. They have Joshua Dobbs, but man, I'm telling you something. The Bears, the last meeting was the 15th of October. Minnesota barely beat the Bears. 19-13. So I think this is redemption time. I'm giving this one up to the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. Guys, this is a podcast kind of quick today because of Thanksgiving. I know everyone needs to get to their place and watch that first game, and I wanted to get it out before the first game started. Guys, have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thanks for listening to my show, and I'll see you guys on Saturday morning for fantasy football. Okay, guys, thank you, and have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving.